In this video, I'm going to be testing SLog3 versus S-Cinetone. Here's the story. Today's setup is the Sony FX6 with the Sony 24-105mm f4 lens, and I've got a Tiffin Black Pro Mist filter 1/8 on the front of that. And I'm monitoring everything with the Blackmagic Video Assist 12G 5-inch monitor. I'm also able to record the Sony FX6 LCD screen as well to be able to show you what I'm seeing when I'm recording the footage today. And I've also got the Cine Saddle for some camera support. And this shot I'm not using the Cine Saddle, I'm just going handheld. And right now I'm shooting in SLog3. And now I'm shooting in S-Cinetone. And if you look at the waveform, you can see that the levels are a little bit different between S-Log and S-Cinetone. And here's the footage side by side. And once again, we're back to S-Log3. And I've got the electronic variable ND on auto, so I'm letting the camera decide what the exposure should be. And I haven't compensated any of the aperture exposure as well. I haven't set it to expose one stop over or one stop under, it's just set at 0. And going into this, I was thinking that S-Log3 would be the clear winner, but so far I'm pretty happy with the level of being able to grade the S-Cinetone footage. Obviously there isn't as much dynamic range compared to the S-Log3, but overall the end image does look quite good to my eyes. Let me know in the comments if you agree or have other thoughts. And here you can see that the Sony FX6 thinks there's a face up in the trees over there, but unfortunately there is not. And once again, there was a square. And the side by side, both images color corrected to my personal taste. And here's a fairly challenging scene with the scene backlit by the sun. And I was pretty happy with how this S-Cinetone image was able to color correct in post as well. And now we've got a bit of a landscape shot, and I'm using the Cine Saddle balanced on a bridge, so that's why there is a little bit of movement in the shot. I didn't want to let go of the Cine Saddle and then risk having the camera fall into the lake. And side by side, you can see the slight differences in color in the sky. And now we've got our friends, the Seagulls. Hello. And I've stopped down the aperture to f9 for this shot. And the eye face autofocus isn't picking up the face. Granted, there is a mask on the person's face and they are wearing sunglasses. Here, the camera isn't picking up the face as well, which is fair enough. Now we've got the Seagull back in the lake. And now we've got a bit of a wide shot of the seagulls flying away. And right at the start of this shot, the variable ND was still kicking in from the previous shot. So that's why there's a slight exposure change. But as you can see, the exposure change was fairly smooth. And we've got some backlit walking shots to finish off with. And the fountain's been turned on as well. And S-Cinetone. And that's the footage. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and let me know in the comments if you found seeing the LCD screen from the Sony FX6 helpful, showing all the different settings and the focus points, or lack thereof. And let me know if that was helpful for you so I can continue doing that in future videos. I have a bunch of videos planned for the future, testing out different lenses on the Sony FX6, and I really think that being able to show you guys what the LCD screen looks like will really help you guys decide whether the autofocus is something that will help you, or if it's something that might hinder you. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.